And welcome everyone to the celebration, the wedding of Lisa and Brad. There's a few things I'd like to say about my daughter and Brad. I think back when Lisa was a very young girl, and actually she and her two sisters, she was a perfect middle child. Yeah. She worked with Amy and Lisa, and one time, or Megan and Lisa, for 3 years anyway, we were at a camping trip, and at this camping trip, it was at Alpine Lake, which is not too far from here. We went into this general store, and at the general store there was this hat. And as I looked at the hat, and I put it on, and he said, "Oh, look at this cute hat." And I had to explain the hat. It was a straw hat, and it had a big band around it, and it said, "Let's go camping." And did I tell you that it had a big feather sticking out of it as well? Well, we went back to the campground, a little pop-up camper we had, and sure enough, the three of them went back to the store and brought back this hat. And of course I wore it. And I'll tell you, I was pretty proud wearing that stupid hat around. I'd like to say a few things about Brad. Because Brad, although he tries to disguise it, he is one of the nicest, caring individuals I've got to know.
All right.
And you know what? I can tell because I met your father Bob and Gail and your sister Jessica, and I see where it comes from now. You have a wonderful family, and we're happy to have you a part of our family. There's another story I'd like to share, and that would be probably one of the most precious times with Lisa. And she was about 3 or 4 years old, and her sister was going to school. And I used to live close enough where I used to be able to come home for lunch. And I used to come home, and I'd see that little head popping out the window. And when I come in, we'd have our lunch, and she'd run for the Victrola, or record player, or whatever they call it back then. And it was a record album of Pinocchio. And she would sit on my lap, and I would sing Geppetto's version, and she wanted to be Pinocchio. So every day, we'd sing the song, Pinocchio, I want to be a boy, and all this other stuff. And we had, it was just a wonderful, wonderful experience, and a wonderful time with her. I would be remiss if I didn't mention my wife Angela, who has been really the rock and a most wonderful mother to these three girls. One that no one can imagine how wonderful she's been, and continues to be, I might add.
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, there's my two grandsons, Logan and Cody. And then there's two special little boys. And my son-in-law, I can't believe
You made it.
You're also in the picture here. Because you gave us such good grandchildren. I could go on and mention everybody in this room because I feel special to everyone. And I might add that you know, my grandson Cody is very good at giving advice. You know, he says things like, "Lisa, you don't wet your lips when you're outside in the wintertime." And he says, "Megan, you don't paint your toenails in the wintertime." And he says, Great Grandpa says, you need a yardstick when you plant tomatoes. So, I'm guessing I'll give a little advice, because I know what Cody would say if he was giving advice to Lisa and Brad. And he would say, continue to be friends, Continue your time, cherish your time together, and continue to love each other the way you love each other today. God bless you both, and have a long, happy marriage.
Yeah.